everybody, it's Second Chance Adventures. We're back again, and Duchess is back. We're doing a double video today. She picked the cartoon guessing video, and now we're going to do the Karen reaction video. Do you know what a Karen is?
Not really.
Not really. So really quick, it's a person, it could be man or woman. A lot of times on social media, a lot of times you're going to see them and they're going to be white. But not always. They're not always white. I've had a lot of Karen encounters in my day because I am the kind of person that I don't tolerate very much, and that pisses people off, you know. And because of that, I get Karen encounters once in a while. I've had a few that were white and some that were not white. So, but a lot of times on social media and videos, you're going to see, probably on this video here, they're almost all going to be white. But that's not always the case. Just a really quick story. I had a lady who gave me a bunch of problems when I worked in retail. I was trying to shut the salad bar down. It was 15 minutes past, and I knew that she knew that she was way too late past closing time, and stuff was almost all put away. And she's like, "Can you get it out again?" I'm like, "No, because I'm on a time crunch. It has to go back to the cooler before it gets too warm." It was summertime. And she was just saying, "Well, I'll be real quick." And it's like, it's not that. It's just I have to go, and it's cross-contamination. If I just give you a random utensil to use, I can't do that. And her response to me was, "I bet if I was white, you would have done that." Now that right there is just like, really, dude, really? Like, honestly, I don't care what color you are. You could have a tail. You could be striped. I don't care what you look like, but I have stuff to do. It's nothing about race. That's something else. Nowadays, if somebody doesn't agree with something you're saying, a lot of times they're going to throw race into it, or they're going to call you a bigot, or they're going to call you this, they're going to accuse you of that, and then they'll do everything they can to make your life a living hell just because they didn't get something they want, or they got offended by something. You go to middle school and high school, you're going to see all these little snowflakes everywhere that are offended by everything, and it's annoying.
We talked about that in the other video too.
Yeah, go check that out that we just did, the reaction video. But yeah, that's what we're going to look at today. The channel is called Pause, and it's 23 minutes of Karens getting what they really deserved. These get really funny. If it's the ones of them getting karma or something, it's really satisfying. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you haven't already, please give us a subscription. Check us out, share with your friends, and without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, see this right here? Already white. But yeah, a lot of times they are white. Okay, here we go.
From spitting on people mid-argument to being a menace to employees, here are the most entitled Karens on the internet. How come people like this Karen get to have kids? She just spat on another person in public.
What are you going to call the cop on? For what? You were tailgating me. Hi! Honey, you are lucky I am not the person I was a year ago. You are a terrible mother. You're a terrible mother. Great example that you're you dumb. Get your out of your car.
This is real life stuff, and it happens all the time.
I'm not the one in the wrong. You're the one that just threatened me. You just said you're going to
See, she's
kill
holding
me,
a phone too.
Exactly what you just said. You're going to kill me. So you're calling the cops on me? You're a fantastic mother. Fantastic mom. Great what you're showing your kids right here. Fantastic. Call the cops. I didn't do anything wrong, honey.
And these are adults acting just ridiculous. Just because you're the age of an adult doesn't mean you should be called an adult a lot of times. So basically, this is how Karen stuff works. That one right there in the truck is obviously the Karen, right? So a lot of times a Karen is going to find something that somebody's doing or whatever, and they're going to have a problem with it, and they're going to go up and get in somebody's business and say something like, "Hey, you can't do that," or "Hey, I don't want you doing that." And a lot of times the other person's not even doing anything wrong. It's just the Karen is just causing problems for no reason. And then what they do is they start running their mouth and acting all big and bad like they're going to do something, you know, and you saw her spit on the other person. Spitting is actually assault. You can go to jail for that, actually. Like hitting, kicking, slapping, that's assault. Spitting is assault, too. That person spit on the other lady, and she's saying...
She threatened her.
Right, she's threatening her, so she's doing all these wrong things instead of the other lady. And then she's starting to say, I'm going to kill you, you know, and the other person's saying, hey, you are an awesome mom. You're over here messing with, sarcasm, obviously. You're a great example for your kids, you know, you're spitting on people and you're threatening me, you know, great example for your kids. Obviously, that's not true. A lot of times these Karens, they have kids around them too, and they're watching their mom act all foolish, and a lot of times the kids grow up and do it too. Monkey sees, monkey does. You ever heard of that? Monkey see, monkey do? You ever heard of that?
He told me that on the first video we did.
Okay, well basically it's the same thing. So, and then what actually happens is that a lot of times towards the end of these videos, you almost see police showing up. And then it's the Karens that get arrested, and then they pretend to be the victim. Like they're the innocent one. You'll see. Watch this.
I cut you off? Are you kidding?
Pulling out a firearm mid-argument, this Karen is looking at easily 30 days to 6 months in jail.
Wow, dude. The only reason I'm not walking into the store right now is because I don't trust you to not do something in my car. Hold up! Please call the...
Switch to Chrome to
You
load
can call
your
the
favorite
cops
sites
on these
fast,
ads.
so you can browse with ease.
For real. I can't stand ads.
No, I'm not good at all. She tailgated me the whole way down 70 and now she's got a problem with me. Also said she's gonna kill me. Also. Do what? You said you're gonna do what? Hey yo, you said you're gonna do what? Hey, I fucking out. You're kidding me, Mark. See you, man. Make a threat like that again. You're gonna get your rough. Great example set for your kid, Donnie. Great example.
This is real life, and it happens everywhere. I'll tell you later. She hit another car. That's called, okay. She just hit a car and then she left. That's called hit and run. You hit a car, you hit somebody, you hit a property, and then you run and leave the scene. That's called hit and run. That is illegal. You cannot do that. If you hit somebody's car, you hit somebody's lawn, somebody's property, stay there. Because if you leave, that's illegal. You can get big, big, big trouble for that. Don't ever do that. So she's threatening people. She is spitting on people. You know, she's being verbally abusive. And now she just did a hit and run. So that's a lot of things that this person's doing, you know, over stupid stuff. See, nowadays, it seems like whenever somebody's mad, they go from a level 1 to a level 20 like that, and then they start running their mouth. They start threatening. They start assaulting people. And they have other people watching them, too. And nowadays, you're going to see them the Karens are going to call the cops and saying that the other person's doing something. And sometimes they are, but a lot of times they're not. It's just ridiculous. People need to learn how to control their emotions. And what's sad, these are adults. These are grown-ups doing this stuff. You don't even do that, and you're 9. It's just ridiculous. This is the world we live in.
And plus, I don't know how to drive.
Yeah, not yet, but you will.
Nah, man. Yo, Jack, bro. That he's going like 60 miles an hour. I'm ready to fight this.
So everybody just keeps cussing.
All this Karen needed to behave was a broken windshield in a moment of realization that she messed up pretty badly. Too bad she's looking at a $500 fine now for trashing public transport.
That's something else they do. They'll try to block cars and, oh yeah, look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, you did that. Now you're going to jail. Now you're going to jail. That's not our problem. Better run.
Yeah, hit and run. You see
Now
that?
you can go.
Running away.
This is how you be an idiot. That is not my problem.
The entitlement this Karen has to park.
So what did you just see from that lady?
She broke the glass window and she hit him.
Right. And it didn't show or say why she did it, you know, but a lot of times you'll see Karens and cans, they'll like, you know, some people try to block parking spots so they can take it for somebody else. That's stupid. They'll like stand in front of a parking spot like this and say, no, I'm saving this for somebody. You cannot do that. That's stupid. That's something a 5-year-old would do. Nope, you can't sit on this square on the carpet. That's for my friend. That's stupid. That's dumb.
You can't sit in the seat.
Right, that's dumb, you know. So I don't know what that lady's problem was, but she freaked out because she's not thinking, as usual, as a lot of people don't. And she decided to break a windshield on a bus, and guess who's going to have to pay for that? That lady. All because you want to act stupid.
Park your vehicle on private property and then be a bully about it is insane.
Stay off his property.
So she's going on somebody else's property.
No, your dad's gonna be towed. Then we can go around. This is private property.
You're gonna get out of my goddamn way.
This is private property. This is private property.
The cops were here last night. They know we're here.
This is private property.
You're not out of my fucking day. I'm going to get my van. You're not gonna sit
You
here
can
and
go around. You can go around. You're not. You broke this fence. Did you cut this fence? No, it wasn't. I'm not blocking you. I'm stopping you from trespassing on this property. Yeah, you trespass. Your van's going to be towed.
Get out of the way.
So what are you getting out of this?
That she's just fighting over just someone getting in the way because she wants to get in her van, even though it was going to be towed.
Okay, well, it's getting towed because she parked her car on his property. Now, property meaning like a house or something like that, sure.
Meaning somebody else's house or somewhere where else they live.
Yes, but see, like, it's that. But also, where he lives, he's saying it's private property. So that means if your house or wherever you own is private, that means that they have the right to not... like, if somebody has private property, you are not supposed to walk in it. You're not supposed to open their gates. You're not supposed to be looking through their fences. You're not supposed to be
doing that.
Anything, because it's private property. So it means nobody, unless you own it or live there, you cannot do anything with it. She parked her van on the property, and now she tore up the fence. That was private fencing property. And she's saying, I'm going to go get my van. He's saying, no, I'm towing it. Somebody's going to come get it and tow it away because you left it on my private property. So here we have a Karen thinking she's above the law, that she could park her van on somebody's private property and she doesn't have consequences.
And she didn't even ask.
Well, it doesn't matter if you ask or not. It's private. Once it's private, it's cut off because it's private. So here we go. She's saying record this like she's the innocent one, but she's
You're not
not.
gonna block my thing. You're not gonna block me.
You cut a hole in this fence. You're not touching it.
Move. Get out of my goddamn way.
It's ridiculous. People are just dumb.
Get out of my goddamn way. You ain't gonna...
See, now what else do you see here?
She was gonna hit him.
That's a threat.
You won't let me through. Let me through.
Not only does this Karen enjoy berating
Okay, so whether you hit somebody or not, if you have a gun and you point it at them, or you have a gun and you're
Threatening?
it's threatening, like you're going to do something. That can be that's illegal. You cannot do that. So, in this situation, you know, it doesn't matter if it's private property or not. If it's not supposed to be there, don't leave your stuff there. Nobody is above the law. Nobody. It's just, what do you think about all that?
I'm thinking that everybody that does that,
It's ridiculous. And you're going to see it more and more as you get older. And you're going to see it in middle school and high school. There's going to be Karens all over the place. Students doing it too.
servers, but she's also a menace to anyone who tries to correct her. She should be behind bars, honestly.
Thank you, man.
I love this question.
Whoever made these
Okay,
ads
so
are
first we're
probably
going to find the
Karen.
Stitch Fix styling quiz, 6 inch pieces.
They always go to the cops. Call the cops then.
and she shouldn't. First of all, she should know that McDonald's is a very bad place to go because
Why?
they mess up the orders
Yeah.
and they forget some stuff.
Yeah. The ice cream machine is always broken. I swear, every time I've ever ordered ice cream, it's not working. It's
And
ridiculous.
sometimes the drinks come out watery.
Oh, really? I've never had that problem before. But, okay. Yeah, that's true, too. So what are you getting out of this so far? Do you understand what's going on?
She's like talking to people badly about how they are working.
Okay. Okay. And here's the thing, really quick. People who work at like McDonald's, fast food, restaurants, grocery stores, they don't make very much money. They really don't. And a lot of times they don't get a lot of hours to work. You know, they're struggling in life, okay? And not everybody does their job 100% perfect every single day, all the time. People make mistakes, they make errors, it's true. But we need to learn from those mistakes. Now, whatever made her mad, instead of her, you know, being calm and just getting over it and just, you know, saying, hey, something's wrong, can we talk? 'Cause, you know, she's just yelling at them, calling them names, saying this and that like a very hateful person. Nowadays, instead of people talking about what's wrong, they want to go straight to yelling, cussing, throwing things, fighting people. They just go from 0 to 10 like that instead of just being normal and just talking about stuff. You know, if people would just stop and use their brain and think about stuff for just 1 straight minute, things like this wouldn't happen. But no, people just get this alter ego like, okay, well, I'm going to show off and be all big and bad and make their life hell because I'm mad. That's how people are. It's ridiculous. Oh,
This Karen is so self-centered, she wants every...
what'd that lady do?
Hit him.
And that's called assault.
It's all.
That's called assault.
And she'll get karma from that.
Well, yeah, and probably jail time too. Here's the thing: what have I told you before? If somebody's hurting you or attacking you, what do you have the right to do? You have the right to defend yourself.
Oh.
That's what that guy did. You know, do what you have to do to protect yourself. You know, even if you're by yourself and it's dark and somebody's trying to kidnap you or they're trying to do something real bad to you, if it comes down to them, take their life if you have to. But you have to defend yourself. But here's the law, though. You have to wait until that person does something to you first. So you can say, I was defending myself. Because if you do it first, it's called assault. You're the bad guy. But if you do it after somebody does something to you, then you're okay.
Everyone on the beach should dress up like they're in a church just because your boys can't stop looking. Parenting 101, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, those are my boys. They're staring at your ex, hanging out in the middle of a public place. Do you need a pair of shorts? Because I have an extra pair. What do you mean? And you get your covers. That's what I need. Okay. Thank you. I only my boys. Is there a rule that say that? Yeah, there is. It's called nudity. You can't be nude on the beach. Oh, it's like this. It's a public place.
Okay.
Hello.
So, not the Karen, but the lady that's recording, she's wearing a bathing suit that shows a little too much. Now, here in America, I honestly think we have a little too much freedom. Me personally, if all your stuff's hanging out at, beach or a party or whatever, I personally, because I'm more of a modest person, to each their own, I'm a modest person. You're a modest person. I know you're only 9. You've never had the chance to not be modest, but from how we've raised you, you're a more modest person, meaning you dress and you don't show all your stuff, Well, the lady who's recording is wearing a swimming suit that's showing a bit much. And she's saying, the Karen is saying, hey, I have sons over here, little kids that are boys, and they keep staring at your behind. Go put some shorts on. Now, because we live in the U.S. and you can almost be naked, pretty much, and nobody can say anything to you, it's fine, which I don't agree with, but to each their own, it's causing a problem. And the lady in the swimming suit saying, is there a rule saying I can't do that? She's saying, yeah, it's nudity, but that's not actually a rule. She's just trying to, get her to put some shorts on. Now, because we live in the U.S. and you can go to the beach and wear a bathing suit that shows everything, you can. I don't agree with it, but you can. There's nothing really that this Karen can do about it. So that's what's going on here.
Let's put everything aside and discuss the fact that she looks horrifyingly similar to an egg.
You goddamn right. That's why I got my mother 29 too late. You know what? I hate. Yeah.
Ooh, hands. Get off my screen.
Hey, this is all your This is you. This is like pay for your food. You can't even speak English.
Looks like this Karen just doesn't know how to deal.
What'd you get out of that?
First of all, it's not really her fault because he was kind of making fun of her.
Right, because she was starting it first, though. But yes, 2 wrongs don't make a right in the situation. He was making it worse by, making the oink sounds, like she's a pig because she's fat, that's true. Just because, and here's another problem in this world. Somebody is doing something to somebody, and that other person does something back. 2 wrongs don't make a right. It just makes it worse. Like if I was here yelling at you, screaming at you, hitting you and stuff, that's one thing. And then if you start doing it back, it just makes it worse. 2 wrongs will never, ever make a right. It just doesn't. And people have that mentality to be like that. Oh, you're going to be mean to me? I'm going to be mean to you back. I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get revenge on you. Don't. It just makes you look stupid too. So, that's that.
But with a well-mannered and civil person, why is she fighting for no reason? The man was being polite.
The state lost it. Ma'am, where? He's leaving. He doesn't live here. I wasn't here but for 30 seconds. I walked in to pick up my daughter. Call your father. Ma'am, it's in front of a building. I did not know. My car was running. My car was running the entire time. Okay, that's fine. We didn't know that. Don't worry about it. I did not know. I did not know. I didn't park in a handicap. My car was running the whole time. I was here for less than 2 minutes. I walked in. Ma'am, I already apologized. And when you say don't ma'am you, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not doing anything else. I'm trying to back out. I picked up my daughter. I was here for 2 minutes. Ma'am, you have not been parked for 5. You have not. I just got here to pick up his daughter from my house. A couple minutes is 2, which is what I said I was parked here for. That's not 5. Ma'am, I'm trying to leave. So get home then. You're here. You're in my way. I want to back up. You being a Karen. This whole complex is not your property. I'm not trespassing. Okay, that's fine. And I'm trying to move up. You're being a Karen. All right. You didn't pick up his daughter? Okay. And you're not in a parking spot. You're actually partially out in the fire lane. So let's be on that. How about we do that? No, you're entitled. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's you. Okay. Yeah, that's you, right?
Well, that's...
What'd you get out of that?
That she said something racist.
She did. So she was mad because, okay, she lives in an apartment, and some apartments have little mini garages where you pay a little extra where only you can park there. Okay, it's a thing. Some people do that because of like snow and stuff, so that it could be over a roof, so they don't have to worry about getting snow off their car and stuff, which is fine. This guy parks a car, in somebody's spot or in a parking lot in an apartment place, so he could like go across the street or something and pick his daughter up from school. Okay, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not. But this lady, again and again, a lot of people will find any reasons to fight anybody. They really do. This lady's saying, hey, you don't live here, or something like that, and you shouldn't be parking here. And it's like, first of all, why is that any of your business? I was here for just a couple minutes. She's causing problems. And then she said, I'm entitled, I'm white, we rule. That's true. There are a lot of racist people in here, in this world. And also, when people talk about racism, the first person they're going to talk about is white people. They are. And it's, in a way, it's true. There have been a lot of history where it's white people being racist, because of slavery, being racist because of, just injustice for a lot of people. It's true. But I'm going to tell you what, Duchess, it's not just white people that are racist. All races can be racist. All of them. Anybody can be racist. And it's true. It's just a lot of times when you see it on social media, a lot of times it's white people doing it. And it makes us look bad. It really does. And a lot of times in this society, a lot of people who are not white, and not all of them, I don't say that, but a lot of people who are not white think that a lot of white people, if not all white people, are racist. I mean, I'm white. Am I racist? No, I'm not. You're Mexican. I'm hanging out with you. My kids are Asian. Their dad's Asian. I'm not racist. I don't care what color you are. See, me, I don't care what color somebody is. It just depends on if you get on my nerves or you cause problems. That's all I care about. Somebody could be 5 different colors, have a tail, have 6 eyes. I wouldn't care. You could have missing arms. You could be handicapped. You could, whatever. I don't care. All I care about is if you get on my nerves and cause problems. That's all I care about. That's how it should be. That's really it. But oh no, not in today's world.
New. Judging from her appearance and mannerisms, this Karen is not only a racist, but she's also in her embarrassing emo phase, as if the former wasn't bad enough.
And this person just heard me speak Spanish, and she said, "Great, you're Mexican, right?" Repeat what you said. You have a problem with people that speak Spanish in your country, right? Repeat what you just said. What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me? What did you say to me? Speak clearly what you said to me. Let me know what you said. You're racist. I'm speaking children. I have a child, and I speak Spanish to my child. And you have a problem with that? You have a problem with that, right? You have a problem with it. I can speak Spanish to whoever I want to. We're free to speak Spanish wherever the heck we want. You are no one to tell me that this is your country. You're no one to tell me to speak one language because I know what I want to speak, and it's not my fault. You're not bilingual, and obviously you don't know Spanish. Is that a problem to you? What I speak in? Is it a problem to you? It's a problem to you both that I speak Spanish? That's a problem to you, right? No. Your comment was racist and it had nothing to do with using the restroom. Awesome.
Switch to Chrome to securely store your passwords, so you can sign in with just a click.
You're telling the wrong person that. You are really telling the wrong person that. Regardless of you having a child or not, I have showing my son boundaries that he can speak whatever language he wants also. So don't think that because I have a child, I'm not going to stand up for him or me. Being handicapped has nothing to do with being racist. Yeah, both of these people have a problem when you speak Spanish to my son. You have a problem. You have a problem with it, right? You have a problem with it?
First of all, why are they wearing kids' shoes?
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that too. So what'd you get out of this video?
That they were just fighting because she didn't want her to speak the language she wanted to speak.
Right. There is nothing wrong with speaking your own native language or a language you happen to learn. One reason why people have a problem with that is because they think they're talking about them. And that does happen. Like when you go to nail salons, for example, and you have people, like when you go get your nails done, there are people that do your nails and they're speaking another language. Well, there have been times caught on video where they're talking about the person's nails and saying, "Oh, her fingers are nasty," or "She must not wash her hands very much," or whatever they're saying. And when people are speaking a language and they don't know what they're saying, a lot of times they think, are they talking about me? Are they making fun of me and stuff? A lot of times they're not, but sometimes they are. That's one reason. Another reason is just because they're just being racist,
Mm-hmm.
So, there's nothing wrong with, me personally, there's nothing wrong with speaking your own language. If you're with someone that can't speak English or whatever, fine, whatever. If you're on the phone, whatever. It's like, just leave people alone. And that white lady was saying, okay, I hate Mexicans, it's true, I don't like them. That right there is another example of them being white and making us look bad. Because when people see things like this, they start to think, of course, it's another white person being racist and saying they don't like Mexicans and they don't like...
Of course, it's another Karen.
And they're white. And people see that, and that's why a lot of people start to think, wow, most white people or all white people are all racist. It's stuff like this that makes us look bad. It's terrible, and that's just how the world is. A lot of times you get older, you're going to start to see a lot of division between races. You're going to see a lot of it. It's true. Like in high school, you're going to see, this group of people hanging here. You're going to see this group of people hanging over there. When I was in high school, the high school I went to, like during lunchtime or before and after school, everybody had their own section of the school. We were all segregated. That means separated. When I went to high school, the African Americans, they hung downstairs. Majority of them hung downstairs. Upstairs on the second floor in the South building, that's where like the Asians and the foreign folks hung out. You had your ROTC kids, we hung out in the basement. The drama kids, they hung out in the basement. You have the jocks, the sports kids, they hung out in the gym a lot. You had the goths, they hung out by the towers. A lot of it's going to be separated, and you're going to see that. You're going to think, man, we're just all separated by what we like and our race and stuff. It's true. And stuff like this makes it worse.
You're telling that to a person with a whole bunch of Mexican here, you have no problem with that, right?
Now who gave Grandma Karen a license to begin with?
Oh, did they hit somebody?
Stopping an innocent citizen on their way to the doctor's appointment for absolutely no reason could qualify as an Olympic sport for Karens. Karen thinks it's illegal to ride e-bikes.
This is an electric bicycle
and is allowed on everything and anything bicycle is allowed. You are obviously ignorant of the law, and you have no right to stop me. You have no right to stop me on my way to a doctor's appointment. I ride this because I have a medical condition, and you have no right to stop me and question me. No, you do not. You get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. You are assaulting me. I did. Ma'am, get away. I am on my way to a doctor's appointment. I am going to be late. Out of my way.
These are adults.
So I will send you pictures.
Acting like little kids.
Yeah, no, I finished all my emails, so I will see you 2 minutes later.
Right.
Get out of my way! You are
Not only is this girl an entitled teen, but she's a Karen as well. No wonder she's so insufferable.
Being mad disrespectful.
You're the one that came in the car. You're still not. I understand. No. So you're showing exactly what the reason why I'm kicking you out.
Hi, I have an Uber driver being mad disrespectful.
Try to play victim.
I just paid $14 to get to school, and he's kicking us out.
It's 41st Street. 41st Street now.
11. It's a black car. You know what? For this, I'm not going to school, so I keep doing my. Hello? She's just gonna take this in. I don't know. He's being mad disrespectful. You being mad disrespectful? No, that's $1 for us. Yeah, you got $5 for the bus. No, it's not my fault. You're gonna stop screaming, cause how is the accident gonna cause with everybody acting? He's paying $14 right now. How does that work? I don't know. He's paying $14 right now. Give me $14 right now. Give me $14 right now. I just paid $14. No, I'm not taking another Uber. No, we're not getting out. You think I'm not disrespectful? You bought her or something? Like you wireless or something? You're just useless.
Okay.
Go to hell for this.
You're wasting my time. You're wasting
You're
my
wasting
time.
my time.
Right. Okay.
I just not even kidding because I just because I turned around and say you had to that. So you're making this late one for no reason.
I have 2 individuals in my vehicle that are with Uber and they don't want to get out the car.
He paid $14.
No, the girl
He
called.
paid $14.
The girl called. But you can hear her. You can hear her in the background. They won't get out my.
We're not gonna get out.
Now that is what we...
So let me show you. So I don't know why he's kicking him out. I didn't catch why. But, you know, if, like, Uber drivers, they pick people up and take them places, right? Now, they have, you know, some might have rules and say, some might say, hey, if you're eating, can you put it away in my car? Is that a hard thing to do? Just put the stupid stuff away and wait till you get out of the car and
like that girl had mac and cheese
or noodles or whatever it was. Is it hard? Is it gonna break your neck if you just put your food and drink away for a few minutes? No. But entitlement comes in and says, well, I paid $14 to ride in your car, so I'm going to do what I want to do. And he said, if that's what you want to do, fine, then get out and take another Uber because I don't want food in my car. Like if somebody came in your car and they were smoking and you didn't want them smoking in your car, Wouldn't you have the right to say, hey, go finish your cigarette or put it out and wait till you get out? Is that bad?
No.
It's not, but you got folks like this making it seem like, I can't do what I want to do in your car. Oh my God, I'm a victim. So then what does she do? Well, Karens always do, they call the cops. And here's the thing, you're wasting the cops' time, you're wasting money, you're wasting resources when you call the cops over stupid stuff. And sometimes they can actually charge you for that. You're wasting resources when you call the cops on stupid stuff. You can get arrested for that. So then something else Karens do, they repeat themselves over and over and over. You heard her when she said, give me $14, give me $14, give me $14. You being disrespectful. They will repeat it over and over because they ran out of stuff to use, because they know they're in the wrong and they're the one that looks stupid. So their go-to is, I'm going to just keep repeating it so I sound right. And it sounds stupid. It sounds dumb.
Yes, it is.
It's just, this is people. This is people. It's ridiculous. And a lot of times, they're parents. Yeah, a lot of times they're parents too, which is worse. And it's like, and how are you a parent? And like, do your kids see you do this stuff? I hope not, but a lot of times they do.
Call a dump truck.
What the heck?
Hey, tell him to hang out real quick.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, those are cops. Okay.
I didn't even ask what that was. This isn't hillbilly shit.
They're throwing stuff at the car.
Yeah, it's also called littering, which is also against the law. See, people are just making stuff worse. It's actually stupid. Let's see what it says. This man stole my sister's phone last night at a bar and kept answering the phone laughing at my sister over the phone, then would hang up and then claim he didn't steal it. How are you going to steal somebody's phone and then answer it laughing and then say, oh, I didn't take your phone? That's like eating a bag of somebody's chips and then you have the crumbs all over you and then they say, I didn't eat your chips. It's like, it's right there. It's like, not only are you a thief and you're stupid, but you're lying.
Says the one who stole Grandma's chips.
I didn't steal them, I just took a couple.
Look at, right here. Right here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. I'm saving that for later. Never mind. Okay. Here we go.
You have a good day. And don't pot on my door the way you did if you ever come in here.
Okay, that's not, what's the matter?
Yeah, well, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it.
Oh, now he's doing it to a cop.
Don't do it. I should have left that where it was. Yeah, but people around there probably like you who steal stuff. Laughing. You're such a good person. Laughing. I said, hey, I found this phone. He said,
No, you didn't know. There needs to be a study on how the meanest Karens out there always up.
I never thought that the shirt I wore to school one spring morning would lead to a federal lawsuit. But the reaction from the adults were
a health issue that they blame their attitude on, and how actual sick people never really act like them. One of the most hilarious things in this clip has to be how every single person in the room was equally sick of the Karen and groaned so loudly at the same time. telling your boss that you were late to work because...
Okay, so that Karen was being rude to two women who were together. Like, together, right? Now, here's the thing. In this country, yes, it is legal for, two women and two guys to be together. Now, we live in a world where if you don't agree with stuff, they want to start yelling at you and hate on you and stuff, but it can be anybody that does that. Now, just because you don't agree with something that somebody's doing, does that mean you have to go up to them and say, hey, I don't like what you're doing, and you're a terrible person, and, you're evil, and blah, 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 blah? Is that what we need to do? No. It just causes more problems. It's like the best thing you need to do, if you don't like what somebody's doing, walk away. Leave it alone. Just walk away and continue with what you're doing and have a nice day. But instead, we have people that want to just get in people's face and yell and cuss and pick fights. It's like you are literally so bored that you're picking fights with random people. You're going to see that as you get older when you go to middle school and high school. You'll see it. And as you get older, you'll see it more and more. Now, me personally, and to each their own, I don't personally agree with it, but just because I don't agree with it, two women, two men, does that mean I hate them? Absolutely not. Some of my closest friends from high school were gay.
You told me that story.
Yeah, I've had friends who were gay. I had one that turned out to had surgery and became something else. But just because that person did, does that mean I'm going to stop talking to them? Absolutely not. Does that mean I can't hang out with you anymore? No. Just because you're something that I don't believe in doesn't mean that we can't be friends. Like you're Hispanic or Mexican, for example. Like we said that earlier. That doesn't mean I can't hang out with you anymore. It just means we're different. Just because people are different and like different things doesn't mean we have to fight over it. But everybody wants to do that, and it's terrible. It just causes problems and division, and that's what that is. If you don't like something, just leave it alone and walk away.
Grandpa Karen was busy having fun with doors. Insane.
What's this guy doing?
Playing with the doors. Because everybody's waiting in line for him to stop.
They're waiting for the bus to go, but he's messing with
Switch to
the
Chrome
door.
to protect yourself from
I'm getting
malware,
ready to put
so
this
you can
computer
surf
screen
without getting phished.
Stop messing with that.
See, now he's just doing it to piss people off. Like people have places to go, and he's just messing around. Just for no reason. See, look, everybody's like, come on, we gotta go, we got places to go, and he's just messing around.
Our next Karen has a problem with food stand.
I mean, people have to go to school, they gotta go to work, they have to go home and take care of their kids, but you got people like that for no reason causing problems. It's annoying.
What's gonna bother her next? Bottled water? Air?
I literally live in Guatemala. So unbelievably disgusting and tragic and sad. I mean, really? Do we need 10 stands?
How hard is it to be half decent to servers and workers? As we said earlier, a litmus test for
So
Karen.
true, man.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot your tires out and have you arrested. All right.
This guy began harassing me for trespassing on his property. I'm an Amazon driver GPS wasn't working. Okay, so this guy has private property. Now, when you have private property, you're not supposed to, nobody, unless you live there, work there, you are not
Told
supposed
me that
to.
earlier.
Yeah, you're not supposed to make sure you remembered it. The guy that's recording is an Amazon driver. You know what Amazon is, right?
Yeah.
You order stuff and it delivers. Well, how's it going to get to you if it doesn't get delivered? It has to get delivered.
Just put it by the gate.
Right. The Amazon driver is saying, hey, my map, my GPS isn't working, and I got lost, and he ended up on the property trying to turn around. He got lost. You know, it's not your fault if you get lost, your signal's not working. And he's trying to tell that guy, hey, I'm only here because I got lost. I'm just trying to get my way back. You know, I'm not trying to trespass. But this guy is having a problem with it.
My GPS isn't working, so I'm not able to find out where I'm going. So I'm just wandering around trying to find where I need to deliver this package. You need to threaten me with gun violence.
It's not threatening you.
It is threatening.
Try yourself. So you can call it whatever you want. There's a sign on the corner where you turn down a driveway that says 157.
Yeah.
What do you mean you want here? It's my property.
He's threatening me with gun violence.
Does that sound like 366?
I'm trying.
Are you go! Go!
Guys, can you just back off so I can get out of here? Okay. On the same road?
Are you right down here?
Okay. Awesome. You can tell a lot by how the dog is more well-mannered than the Karen harassing the guy.
Come on, you followed me. Let's go. Don't park in the middle of the road. Let's take a look. Help me understand. You really want this to be combative. So let's take a look.
See, there they go. Let's call the cops.
Help me understand why these spots don't work. Why don't these spots work?
Because I think you are invading my privacy. You're following me with a phone. And my dog is not with that. So here, let me go.
Yeah, your tune changed real fast as soon as I started recording, didn't it?
Sir, I think you need to stop recording.
I want to let's make sure we get the license plate and keys. Yeah, you following me to my house is harassment. Pretty easy to find with the car parked in the middle of the street. It was easy to find the house.
So what happened here, a lot of times Karens, before they figure out that somebody's recording them, they're acting all bad, running their mouth and threatening, and as soon as the other person takes their phone out and says, okay, tell me what you just said, you want to act all big and bad, then they want to say, I'm not doing anything wrong, you're the one doing it wrong, and they're trying to walk away like they're innocent. They do that a lot. They'll just switch it up because they know they're in the wrong. That's not a hit and run. They're acting all big and bad, and then if someone says their phone out and says, okay, you want to act stupid and run your mouth and say I'm doing it, here, tell me what you just said, and then they go, I didn't do anything, what are you talking about? And they just run away like they're the victim or they're innocent. They will do that all the time.
Liar, pants on fire.
Yeah.
Call the police, okay.
Again, call the cops.
Click on one of these videos.
So yeah, that's a video of Karen's again. What do you think of all that?
Now my eyes are getting tired because I haven't really blinked that much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a long video. This is the second video we did today. But anyways, that was a reaction. The channel's name is Pause. Go show them some support. And again, if there's any music on here, I do not own any of it. It's 23 minutes of Karens getting what they really deserve. I didn't get to see any of them get arrested. That's what I wanted to see.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel, share with some friends, and until next time, we'll see you later. We'll be back next week to have fun. We'll have to figure out what to record.
Yeah!
Bye!